So how does this whole branching and committing process look in Abstract? Let's look at our banking app project again. I want to make some changes to improve the sign-in flow so that more users will complete sign-in and use the app. So first, I'm going to go to the correct branch that I had created for this task, find the sign-in file, and open the file from Abstract. Now that I'm in the file, I can get to work just like usual. In this case, after doing some research, I found that there were too many steps to sign in and people got distracted, so we're going to add another option like Touch ID or Face ID so that users can get into the app faster. I'll duplicate an artboard here to create the Touch and Face ID login view. When that's done, I'll save the file. You can press Command S, but I'll go to File Save to show it on the screen. You can see the Abstract plugin at the bottom of the window start loading as soon as I click Save, because it's looking for any changes to the file. When it scans all the changes, the Commit button becomes active, and I can click Commit to sync these changes to Abstract. Normally I don't commit every time that I save, but in this case I will commit my changes so that I can create instant visibility into the new screen. This will allow me to get feedback from my team about the new concept, even while I keep moving forward. When I click Commit, I have the option to write a short title and a longer description of my work. This is essentially a way for me to document my design thinking and decisions in the moment without leaving Sketch, so that I have some context for why the design changed from the previous commit to this one. When I save, the commit gets sent to Abstract so that others can give me feedback, and I can get right back to work on some of the other changes that would need to be made, like adding some navigation to the Touch ID login from an existing page and creating an error state. I could also click the More Options button to create a commit within Abstract instead of within this modal. The commit view inside of Abstract shows me a little bit more visual information about all of the changes that I made on this commit. Finally, let's take a look at the commit in Abstract. You can see that there's a Commits tab on my branch, and that I have a bit of a commit history here, which is like a timeline of my design process. The newest commits, like the one I just made, are at the top of the list, and the oldest commits are at the bottom. If I click on the commit, I can see the title and description that I wrote, as well as the files and screens that I changed. I can click through the list to get a preview of the designs on any of the commits that I've made, search or filter the artboards, open the files from a previous commit, and right-click to get a shareable link or make a new branch from the commit. So that's how you can make a commit in Abstract.